K up at the night sky, it's easy to feel like the solar system and the universe are roughly the same, space stuff. In reality, the scale difference between them is so vast that it's almost impossible for the human brain to truly grasp. Think of it this way, if the universe were the size of the entire Earth, our solar system would be smaller than a single grain of sand. At a glance, key differences. Feature: the solar system, the universe. Pipe dash 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 pipe dash 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 pipe dash 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 pipe. Definition: a single star and the objects orbiting it. Everything that exists. All matter, energy, and space. Pipe. Primary components: 1 sun, 8 planets, moons, asteroids. Billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, dark matter. Pipe. Size: approximately 287 billion kilometers to the Oort cloud. At least 93 billion light-years observable. Pipe. Center: the sun. No known center, expanding in all directions. Pipe. 1. The solar system, our neighborhood. The solar system is our tiny subdivision in space. It is held together by the gravity of the sun, which contains 99.8% of the system's total mass. Structure. It consists of the inner rocky planets, the asteroid belt, the gas giants, the Kuiper belt, Pluto's home, and the distant Oort cloud. Measurement. We usually measure distances here in astronomical units. 1 astronomical unit is the distance from Earth to the Sun, approximately 1.5 times 10⁸ kilometers. 2. The universe, the infinite container. The universe isn't just big, it's everything. It contains billions of galaxies like our Milky Way, and each galaxy contains hundreds of billions of solar systems. Structure. Imagine a giant cosmic web. Galaxies are clustered together in groups, which are part of superclusters, separated by massive empty voids. Measurement. Distances are so large that O is useless. We use light years. Light travels about 9.46 trillion kilometers in 1 year. The observable universe is roughly 93 billion of those light years across. The hierarchy of space. To visualize how these two relate, follow the cosmic address. Earth, your home. Solar system, the sun's family. Milky Way galaxy, a collection of 100 to 400 billion stars. Local group, a cluster of about 54 galaxies. Laniakea supercluster, a massive city of galaxy groups. The universe, the entire map. Greater than fun fact, if you were traveling at the speed of light, you could cross the solar system in a few hours, but it would take you 100,000 years just to leave our galaxy, and billions more to reach the edge of the observable universe. Greater than. Would you like me to create a visual size comparison chart between the planets, or perhaps explain what lies in the empty space between galaxies? The universe is the sum total of all existence, every speck of dust, every planet, every galaxy, and the very fabric of space and time itself. While it feels solid and permanent, it is actually a dynamic, expanding landscape governed by the laws of physics. To understand the universe, it helps to break it down into its basic components and the forces that shape it. What is the universe made of? Surprisingly, the stuff we can actually see, stars, planets, and people, makes up only about 5% of the universe. The rest is invisible and mysterious. Normal matter, 5%, atoms that form everything from hydrogen clouds to human beings. Dark matter, 27%, an invisible substance that doesn't emit or reflect light. We know it's there because its gravity keeps galaxies from flying apart. Dark energy, 68%, a repulsive force that acts like anti-gravity. It is currently pushing the universe apart at an accelerating rate. The scale of structure. The universe isn't just a random soup of stars, it is organized into a massive, web-like hierarchy. Galaxies. Massive systems of stars, gas, and dust held together by gravity. Our Milky Way is just one of an estimated 2 trillion galaxies. Galaxy clusters. Groups of galaxies bound together. Superclusters. The largest known structures, consisting of multiple galaxy clusters. We live in the Laniakea supercluster. The cosmic web. On the largest scale, matter is arranged in long filaments separated by voids, huge pockets of nothingness. Key concepts of the universe. 1. The Big Bang. The universe began approximately 13.8 billion years ago from a state of infinite density and heat. It wasn't an explosion into empty space, but rather the rapid expansion of space itself. 2. Expansion. In the 1920s, Edwin Hubble discovered that galaxies are moving away from us. Think of the universe like a loaf of raisin bread rising in an oven. As the dough, space expands, the raisins, galaxies get further apart from one another. 3. The observable versus the whole. Because light takes time to travel, we can only see a certain distance. The observable universe is a sphere about 93 billion light-years across. What lies beyond that horizon is likely more of the same, but it's moving away so fast that its light will never reach us. Vital statistics. Metric estimated value. Pipe pipe. Age 13.787 pm 0.020 billion years. Diameter observable 93 billion light-years. Temperature 2.725 K cosmic microwave background. Composition mostly hydrogen approximately 74% and helium approximately 24%. Greater than the Goldilocks mystery. If the forces of the universe like gravity or the strength of atoms were even a fraction of a percent different, stars wouldn't form and life as we know it couldn't exist. This is known as the fine-tuning of the universe. Greater than. Would you like me to explain more about the Big Bang timeline, or perhaps dive into the life cycle of a star? To wrap your head around the relationship between the solar system and the universe, it helps to think of it as a Russian nesting doll of scale. The solar system is our immediate family, while the universe is the entire country and then some. The comparison, size and scope. Feature the solar system, the universe. Pipe pipe. What is it? A star and its orbiting planets. The totality of all space, time, and matter. Pipe. The boss, the sun, dominates gravity. None governed by expansion, dark energy. Pipe. Primary distance measured in a 1.5 times 10 carat 8 kilometers. Measured in light years 9.46 times 10 carat 12 km. Pipe. Quantity. There is only one solar system. Contains trillions of solar systems. Pipe. 1. The solar system, our house. The solar system is a tiny speck. If you shrunk the entire Milky Way galaxy down to the size of the United States, our entire solar system would be no bigger than a penny. The Sun makes up 99.8% of the system's mass. The neighborhood includes 8 planets, over 200 moons, and millions of asteroids and comets. The edge, it ends at the Oort cloud, a shell of icy objects nearly 2 light-years away. 2. The Milky Way, our city. Before you get to the universe, you hit the galaxy. The solar system is just one of about 100 to 400 billion star systems in the Milky Way. We are located about halfway out from the center in one of the spiral arms. 3. The universe, the all. The universe contains everything. It is currently estimated to be 13.8 billion years old and is expanding in every direction. Structure. Galaxies aren't just floating randomly, they are pulled into the cosmic web, long filaments of matter separated by giant, empty voids. Expansion. The universe doesn't have an edge. Instead, space itself is stretching, pushing distant galaxies away from us faster than the speed of light. The cosmic hierarchy. To see where we fit, here is the chain of command from smallest to largest. Earth, a planet. Solar system, a star. System. Milky Way, a galaxy. Local group, a cluster of 50-plus galaxies. Laniakea, a supercluster of 100,000 galaxies. Observable universe, the limit of what we can see. Greater than mind-bending fact. There are more stars in the observable universe than there are grains of sand on all the beaches of Earth. Greater than. Would you like me to generate a visual comparison of the planets, sizes, or would you prefer to learn about black holes, the vacuum cleaners of the universe? The solar system is our tiny corner of the cosmos, a gravitationally bound system consisting of one star, 8 planets, and a vast collection of smaller worlds like dwarf planets, moons, asteroids, and comets. It formed about 4.6 billion years ago from the gravitational collapse of a giant interstellar molecular cloud. The core components. 1. The Sun. At the center is the Sun, a yellow dwarf star. It contains 99.86% of the system's total mass. Its gravity is what keeps everything from the largest planets to the smallest debris in orbit. 2. The inner planets, terrestrial. These are located closest to the Sun. They are small, dense, and composed mostly of rock and metal. Mercury, the smallest planet, it has no atmosphere and extreme temperature swings. Venus, similar in size to Earth but covered in thick, toxic clouds that trap heat, the hottest planet. Earth, our home, the only planet known to harbor life in liquid surface water.